Hey, 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 it's your girl Mo. We got to have a talk. Call the family in. It's a town business meeting right now. I need you to come in. Okay? We gotta talk. We gotta talk. This is out of love. So hold my hand. Hold my hand. When we hold hands, that means we are loving each other. We are listening. We have our listening ears open. We are not trying to think that anybody is tearing down. This is a space and place that we build each other up. Okay? So, many of y'all know, you might not know, May represents two different things. One is mental health awareness, okay? 994 Beach. Every Saturday in the month of May, 11:30, there is a mental health series taking place. All things mental health. Come by, stop by, and join us. Second is this. State testing. It's state testing right now. If your kids seem a little stressed out, please, let me let you know. Find out from your school when is state testing. Whenever it occurs, please make sure that your baby is going to bed early, getting enough sleep, at least 10 hours of sleep, minimum. Okay? Make sure that you're not fussing and cussing on the way to school, but make sure you send them off to school in a good state of mind. Okay? That's second thing. Third thing is this. Make sure that you check in. How was it? What you think? Tell them, hey, I believe in you. I know you can do it. Come on, I'm expecting to see it. Pump them up a little bit. Pump them up. So let me tell you this. I never thought about this before. I kid you not. God has really been dealing with me on this because it got me riled up. I'm riled up about it because I never saw it before. Depending on your child's school attendance, determines the success of your student. Let me tell you why. Because teachers do not go over information when that student misses. They keep it going. The United States is built on a structure where it builds upon each other year to year. There's no going back. Yes, teachers do kind of go back a little bit when you come back from summer vacation because they know most kids would have forgotten it. But if you know it, it's like riding a bike. You might, bump a little bit when you first get on. But then once you on, you ride. Second caveat that I don't know if you know or not. State prisons, penitentiaries are built off of third grade reading levels. If your child does not test well in third grade reading levels, that is how they figure out how many prisons to build in a certain amount of years. Fact check me. If your child is missing 20, 30, 40, 50 days of school, let me tell you something. Even if that school don't contact you, don't set up a meeting, don't call a SARB, don't call a SST to figure out, get to a plan, you need to know. You need to know. Mo is telling you that school attendance is impacting their ability to test well and to be scholars in school. Even the kid with the most difficult upbringing, if given the right ingredients, can turn around their educational sense. You see what I'm saying? So don't count nobody out. Don't underdog nobody, because if you put in the right amount, if you put in the right things, I believe they can turn it around. And so because we just pass kids on from K to 8, kids just get passed on. You do not hold kids back. We don't have a system that holds kids back. We just have kids going, whether they know it or not. And that's scary for me. Because I'm curious, how much of these behavior issues that we see in school is not necessarily because a kid has a behavior problem, but because a kid doesn't have the language to say, I don't know how to do this. I'm lost. I'm confused. Because when you say that, there's always some kid in the classroom, oh, you dumb. Oh, you're dumb. Oh. And then that makes them want to be quiet. It makes them not want to speak out. And so it's easier for them to act out than it is for them to get with their teacher and say, I don't know how to do it. Can you show me? Can you run it by me? And so I just want to get this to you. I just want to get this tidbit to you. I want to give this tidbit to you because I care about it. And what I find, listen, and I want to say this too, the affluent school or the schools with disparities are fighting the same thing when it comes to attendance. A lot of kids is missing a lot of school across the board, not just one school over another. It's a lot of schools. And so then the question as adults, what can we do? I was convicted. I only looked at grade level, but when the Holy Spirit put that in my spirit, no. We have to look at ability. If your child doesn't have it, then we got to look at abilities to see what they need to do to fill those educational gaps. It's not like a bad thing, but as a parent, we have to know that attendance matters. Attendance matters. So I wanted to drop that little thing in your spirit today. And listen, as a leader of Lauren's house, oh yeah, baby. It might be kids in all different levels, but one thing about it is this. We're not looking at the grade level any longer. We're looking at your ability. What can you do? And I know COVID did something. Some of it is COVID, but I'm curious, if you're willing to say, oh, it was COVID, then I want you to ask this. What were my kids' grades like prior to COVID? Look at some of them report cards. See what their attendance was like. And it's not to beat nobody up, but to say, okay, this is where I can do better. I got to do better at this as a parent. I got to do better at this. And then tie in those resources. But maybe that means that you can't just binge watch or play Roblox, whatever all weekend. Maybe we got to walk over there to that library and check out some books and just spend a little bit of time reading. Maybe we got to play some math games and get used to that, making it fun, But to pretend like, oh, it's good because somebody else is not calling you out on it. No mas. I love y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.